core and booty challenge. All right, so today it's a tough one. We are going to be doing just 10 minutes though. I have my timer over here. And we're going to be needing one dumbbell. So probably a medium to maybe heavier dumbbell. So we're just going to do 2 moves followed by 2 cardio moves in between each round. I'm going to you'll get a flow and a feel for how we're doing this workout after we get started. So I'm just going to kind of jump into it and just follow along, all right? So we're going to start first with our dumbbell. We're going to do Renegade Rows. We have 10 of these on each side. So you're going to need to do from your toes or your knees. I'm going to quick demo before I press start. So Renegade Rows from your knees looks like this. Renegade Rows from your toes, you're up. And your goal is to keep your hips nice and level, all right? So find your position, and are you ready? Let's get started. So we got our 10 rows on each side. 7, 6. If this is too hard, even from your knees, you can always go ahead and put your hand on a chair, and that will help too. And switch other side, and that gives you a good feel for making sure your core is working and activated. So this is a core move as well as an upper body. I love Renegade Rows. 2 more. And 10. Putting that weight down, standing on up. We have 2 side lunge to a curtsy. So we're going to step to our left, and then we're going to step behind and curtsy with our left. So that was 1, and then the other side, side lunge. This is 2, and that's all we're doing. Now we have 10 mountain climbers. So in between each round, we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Froggers for 10. So these are the 2 moves that always stay consistent. Always going to be doing 10 of them. So it's just to get our heart rate up before we go back to our first move, which was the Renegade Rows. And 10. Good. Back to those Renegade Rows. 9. So now we're dropping down in numbers for the Renegade Rows, but we're increasing in our side lunge to the curtsies. So that's kind of how we're going to be working the workout today. And 9, other side. So it is going to be a challenging one. You could do this until you finish. And 1. Or just set the timer and do it, whoops, almost went the wrong way. Side lunge first to the curtsy. We have 4 of these. So I'm going to do 2 on each side before I switch. Other side now, 2 on this side. So you can kind of make this a whole workout. I mean, this could be a 20-minute workout in and of itself. Back to our mountain climbers, 10. 6, 4, 2, and froggers for 10. Froggers, low impact. You just touch the floor in a squat, or you keep it to the jumps. So you decide where you're at today, energy-wise. 8, last 2, 9, and 10. Woo! Back to Renegade Rows. 8 aside. So hips stay nice and level, squeezing the shoulder blade back as you row up. 6, and switch. 5, 3, and weight down. Curtsies, side lunge. We have 6 total, or 3 aside. So you see, these are going up by 2. The other ones are going down by 1. And other side. So, well, technically, they actually are only going up 1 if you break it down to each side. Because we just added 1 more onto this one. Mountain climbers. And notice, if you need to break more, you can. And froggers, I'm just keeping us moving. Because we do have the time limit, or if we make it all the way down to 1, back down, 7, then we're done early. So we are going 10 minutes, or until we get to 1. 3, other side, 7 on this side. 5, 3, very good, stand on up. This time we have 8. So 4 aside, side lunge, curtsy, stepping it back. We are almost halfway. So we might, well, you'll see in a second, other side. These take us longer now. So it was the Renegade Rows that in the beginning, a little bit slower, and now these will slow us down. 2, and these are great for working the booty. Last one, side lunge into a curtsy. And done. Mountain climbers. 5. And froggers. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Down to 6. 6 rows each side. 4. Other side. 'And standing on up. I believe we're at 10 or 5 aside. You could also do this where you do all 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. If you really wanted to go for a little bit more. I'm trying to step over my dumbbell now. I kicked it into a not great spot. One more. Hopefully you put your dumbbell in a better spot than I did. Other side. Maybe in front of the mat next time. Woo! So I love this as a good little quick workout that you can do. And again, I've done this where it's my workout for the day, and I just go until I'm at 1. And done. Mountain climbers. And you can add on to it. There's so many ways to make this a nice, 20, 30-minute workout. And froggers, or just a standalone 10-minute quickie. Either one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! We're down to 5. And we have just over 3 minutes to go. 5 each side. 3, and 1. Other side. Now this is probably a little bit too light of me for my Renegade Rows. And done. Now we are on 12 because I shouldn't be flying through it quite that easily. So next time, grab something where it is challenging. You want it to be challenging. We got 6 each side. We got 2 more on this side. And then we'll do 6 on the other side. So we're up to 12 for the side lunge curtsies. Good, other side. And we have just 2.5 minutes remaining to get through as much as we can. Last 2. Last 1. Very good. Mountain climbers, 10. And froggers for 10. I've also done this where instead of the side lunge to curtsy, I've done wall ball. So if you're familiar with wall ball, I didn't do it because A, I don't have anywhere to do it in my house, and B, I didn't know how many of you would have a big medicine ball at home. Last one. So that's another option. That's where you throw the ball up, squat, throw the ball up, squat. 4, we're down to 4. Here we go. 3, other side. 2, 1, standing on up. I believe we're at 14. Yep, so 7 aside. Side lunge to the curtsy for 7, each direction. And your hands, if you wanted, you could always keep that weight at the chest. I just didn't use mine, mostly because I didn't think about it until this round. But you could always put that weight right at the chest if you wanted to have a little bit of weight to this move. Last 2. Last 1 on this side, and we got 7 the other direction. Good, other side. We are just over a minute remaining, so we might get through just a teeny bit more after our in-between cardio moves. We'll see. I think we'll get through 3 Renegade Rows. Last 2. Last 1. Then we got our mountain climbers for 10. Froggers for 10. 4, 2, and froggers for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 seconds. Let's get those 3 in. Each side. 3 the other side. And we are done. There was our timer. We made it through. Good work, good work. And I'll see you at the next workout.